Hello, welcome back to Paul's Racing Channel and to the Ultimate Racing League. So race 2 from round 3 from the Deep Forest Raceway here in Switzerland. Cracking first race. Had a bit of disconnection from our leader though. Almost, halfway through the race, if not more. So that was very unfortunate for Wacky Racer. However, we move on and we go on to this race, this next 20-minute sprint. So let's take you through the grid. So we have in first place Viking Daddy. We have James Stephen in second, Niggle third, Robbie fourth, Declan in fifth, the Big Mac in sixth, Angry Man seventh, Hoppers in eighth, Max in ninth, Nath in 10th, and Mikey in 11th, who has joined us for race 2. Wasn't here for race 1. Remember, he had an outstanding round, didn't he, at Interlagos? Got the hat trick of wins there on his debut in the championship. So let's see what he can do from the back of the pack. I don't think we've got Wacky on this one, actually. Don't think he's managed to get his car back out for this race. So we'll keep your fingers crossed that he's here for race 3. But let's see, lights going now. Headlights are on and the sunlight is going. So away we go. Down to turn 1. Viking Daddy with that late move at race 1 to take the lead and to take victory. Still question marks over whether it will be something that will go in front of the stewards, but we'll forget about that for now as he leads them off. James under pressure from Niggle already, so these three already a small gap back to Robbie in 4th place. Under pressure from Declan in 5th. Then we've got Big Mac in 6th, Angry Man in 7th. All over the back of Big Mac. Look at this from the Angry Man. He's on the softs. Yeah, Big Mac on the mediums. So that's why Angry Man's looking like he's got a little bit more pace. And we've got Hoppers in 8th. Mikey, 9th, has already made up 2 spots over the 2 Jags, hasn't he? Made himself from 11th to 9th in the space of half a lap. And now he's attacking Hoppers, so he could be looking at 8th spot already. By the time he gets to the hairpin, I think it's pretty much done and dusted. Even at this point, up the inside. Oh, runs wide though, so maybe it isn't. Maybe Hoppers. No, he did get it done. Runs it a bit wide, Mikey. Now you can get a penalty out there. I think he'd be okay. Went a bit too hot into the hairpin, but Hoppers back to 9th then. Then your Max in 10th and Nath in 11th. Fair play to Nath, he keeps going, doesn't he? James taking up that lead then from Viking Daddy. Must have been along the straight. No, it was before then. Well before then. There it was there at the hairpin. We was concentrating on the Mikey moment, weren't we? But James made the move to take the lead up at the hairpin. So let's see how his tyres do this time around. He's on the softs again, so they're going to be pretty much as probably the same as what they were in first. Although having said that, he did manage to get to the end, didn't he? Just lost it. Lost that lead to Viking Daddy at the end. So James in the lead then into turn 1. Viking Daddy back to 2nd. Niggle in 3rd. And Robbie still in 4th, but look at the pressure he's got from behind. And Declan. What can Declan do? Can he get himself to 4th? Oh, as a look up the inside. That was a tough move there. Need to get it done before then. If you're going to get it done. Angry Man in 6th. And then this battle here, Mikey and Big Mac. Mikey with half a second penalty. Big Mac in 7th, just holding him off for now, but he's going to go past him here, I think, Mikey. Up to 7th spot, is he? He is. Makes that move stick. But now he's going to lose it. So he makes it, and then he's going to lose it back to the Big Mac, and he might even lose it to Hoppers in 9th. Doesn't take that much off half a second, but it's amazing just how much it does actually slow you down. And it's right at this point now. So he might get done by Hoppers as well as the Big Mac takes the 7th. Hoppers up the inside, maybe. Yes, does he run it wide though? No. Yeah, well, he didn't really. Mikey just got a slightly better turn through there. So just loses the one place. Mikey back to 8th, Hoppers in 9th. Then Max in 10th, not far off them. Then Nathan in 11th. Going to happen down here at turn 1 then, with between Big Mac and Mikey. Oh, Big Mac wide in them mediums. Mikey on the softs, going to have a lot more grip. But can't get it done yet. All over the back of Big Mac though. Oh, and there you go, Big Mac's lost it. So let's just have a look. A lot of damage in the front of the car as well. Let's just see as he comes through. Oh, he gets himself on the grass, doesn't he? Yeah, just before the tight right hander and under the bridge there. Back end just got himself on the grass there. Back tyre spun him round. All the way back to 10th place. Unlucky for the Big Mac. Mikey up to 7th. Oh, niggled the second penalty as well. Shouldn't lose his spot. It might. It was going to allow Robbie a little bit closer to him. Shouldn't lose a spot to him though, although he's got the momentum, hasn't he, Robbie? So he might. He's thinking, well, you know what? He's there. He's definitely there. And we've seen. No, thought against it in the braking zone. Almost. Really close. Almost got to 3rd. What it does mean, of course, though, is he is nicely placed behind Niggle now. You can get a bit of a slip along the start or finish here. Might be able to get him down at turn 1. Declan just off the back of them in 5th. An Angry Man not too far off of him either in 6th spot. So a few cars here closing up. Niggle out wide, Robbie tight line, but still in 4th. And that little, well, I say error, that's not really an error, but wherever he got the penalty, it's just allowed Viking Daddy to get away from him now. James with the fastest lap, 1:33.189, and he is our leader. There he is. Great spot for the spectators right there, look. The camping crew. At least the weather's nice and dry. Nothing worse than getting soaked and cold in the tent. Apparently. I mean, I wouldn't do that because not my cup of tea, but Hoppers in 8th, Max in 9th. Now Max attacking Hoppers, can he get to 8th spot? Max having a look at the hairpin, no. You can see him dabbing the brakes here, or hitting the brakes. Front of the car, nose was going down, wasn't it? But he didn't get it done. Big Mac in 10th after he's off. And Nathan 11th. Struggling round here is Nath, I think. Medium tyres as well, probably not helping. So let's have a look where we got some battles here. Angry Man there in 6th spot. I think we go back a little bit and we got Max attacking Hoppers still. This is probably the closest on track at the moment. Still behind Hoppers though. Can't get past him yet. Quite a wide car though, isn't it, that Genesis? Looking quite quick, but it is still quite a large vehicle. Oh, a bit wide from Max. Looks like he wants it though, the 8th, doesn't he, Max? And why not? I'm not sure about that guy's stripy top there and the spectators. James though, still holding off Viking Daddy in 2nd. Nibble 3rd, Robbie 4th, Declan 5th, Angry Man having a look. Look at this now, Angry Man Can he get him down at turn one? Looks a little bit far back at this point. Stays right over to the left as Declan against the wall. Angry Man staying right down that right. Oh, and he comes back to the racing line. Does Declan stays out wide again? No. Angry Man can't do it, but he has closed in. So these two still battling hard. Mike is not far, there he is. Not far off these in 7th. So these are his next two victims. Sorry, targets. Angry Man, though. Looking pretty angry here. And this camping corner, I'm going to call it. And then up the hill, along the cliff face, under the tunnel. See what happens down here at the hairpin. I don't think anything's going to happen at the moment, but maybe next time round, if not before. Nice tight line from Angry Man, lovely round there in that McLaren, but Mikey's got a great exit, so he's now right behind Angry Man and Declan. Remember, Declan's his teammate. So where two orders are there, I'm not sure. We'll soon see, won't we? Angry Man again stays to the right. Declan again moves over to the pit wall. Closer this time though, Angry Man surely. Maybe on the switchback. Out wide. No, covers on the inside as Declan. Round the outside goes Angry Man. Want to move if he can get it done. Oh, bit of dirt on there and he's going to lose it to Mikey. Yeah, just got himself on the dirt. Lost that spot to Mikey. So Mikey up to 6th now. Under. Oh, and Declan loses it. And that's going to allow his teammate through, or is it? No, he had to slam on his brakes. Declan just sort of caught the edge of the grass there, didn't he? It's all closed up though. Look at these three battling it. Declan's not giving it to his teammate yet. Probably best just to sit behind him until we hit this next tunnel section. Through camping corner and up round the right-hander. Or left-hander, sorry. And up the hill now, and there goes the move. Yeah, I think Declan, well, he gets a penalty for his for helping his teammate out there. Give him plenty of room, but gets half a second. That's going to allow Angry Man a position. He won't have to take it this time though, Declan. He's going to go round again and then he'll be having to take it off. Angry Man might not have to wait that long nose round the outside. Oh, Angry Man don't want to get all the four wheels out there. Let's see, he might get half a second now. Yes, he does. You get all your four wheels out on that green sector or section and you're penalty bound. I'm not going to put him off though, he's still going to attack Declan up the inside. Gets that done. So Declan down to 7th. See how our leaders are doing. How's his tyres doing? Not too bad at the moment actually, James. Seem to be what we got time wise. Well, we're 11 minutes, 12 minutes in. So actually his tyres looking better, Nick, here in race 2 than they did in race 1. Maybe they're lower temperatures of course. Although it's still pretty humid out there. Great glorious weather here in Switzerland throughout the day. Niggle third, Viking second. Not much happening up here though. Robbie then I think is on his own a little bit. He is in 4th, so he's not gonna get much out of the guys ahead of him unless they have a big crash somewhere. Mikey up to 5th though, and he's on a charge, isn't he? We know. Wouldn't put it past him catching Robbie at this rate. Angry Man 6th, we see him past Declan in 7th, didn't we? Hopper's there still in 8th. Who's that? Big Mac going out wide. He must have got past Max, but he might lose a spot again. No. A couple of times Big Mac's taken that a bit wide. Maybe that's the way he likes to run it. Back to Or up to 9th goes Big Mac. Max back to 10th. Then Nathan 11th. Could be under threat of being lapped here, the way things are going, if he's not careful. Not that far off him. There's our leader, another fastest lap for him. 1:33.039 for James, and he is pulling away. So he might actually have this one wrapped up. Viking Daddy not really getting any closer to him. And Niggle not really getting closer to him either. All the tyres are looking okay. James is the worst, but we see that in race 1, but he, as I say, looks like he's actually got slightly more than what he did at this point then. So it's all settled down now after a frenetic start. Declan not giving up on that 6th though, is he? Still trying to put that pressure on to the back of Angry Man. What can Declan go? Can he get that 6th off him in the remaining 6 minutes? Possibly. Angry Man just seems to have lost his mojo a bit now, and yeah, he's got a good run here as Declan. Let's have a look. Prime position to attack it. Turn 1, let's see what happens. Stays to the right this time, Declan. No. So these two have had quite a good little battle actually, haven't they? Quite a good little scrap over the last couple of laps. But still 6th and 7th respectively. Hoppers there in 8th now, under pressure on the Big Mac, who's caught up a bit to the back of him. Mac's not far off either, ain't 10th. All over the back of Hoppers here. That's what Hoppers can see in his rear view mirror at the moment is a Ferrari. A yellow and black one at that. Through Camping Corner and up through the tunnel. Good drive. Oh, a little tag on the back end of Hoppers. Surely got to get him down here. But yeah, Pimp Hopper's going to cover on the inside, of course, going to stay to the left. Big Mac's either going to have to do his wide turn. Oh, that's a bit too wide. He might lose to Max here if he's not careful. Oof, just comes back in front of Max, didn't he? That was a little bit too wide from Big Mac. We've seen that that's his line, but he does get a penalty for it. I think he got that actually as he came back onto the circuit. Did what Mikey did, took a little bit too much of that green on the right hand side. But still attacking Hoppers. Going to get him down here at turn 1. In fact, got him already. 8 for Big Mac. Can he get it stopped though? Is he going to run it wide again? No, does it good there. So up to 8th goes Big Mac. Hoppers 9th, Max 10th, Nath 11th. And he has been caught and passed by our leader James. There he is, just ahead of him. Blue flags are flying. He's going to be under pressure again as well in a minute from Viking Daddy if he's not careful. But James is out there still. Into the last 3 minutes. James might have this one racked up. Look at this battle though. There's Viking Daddy being attacked by Niggle. Niggle half a second though. Didn't want that, did he, at this point? Now is he going to get another half a second added to that? No, another close one from him. But he's all over it. Viking Daddy now. Could have done without that penalty though, because he's going to, if he does get past him, going to have to probably give it back to him at the penalty area. Oh, what a dive that is from Niggle. Oh, good battle. Oh, a little bit of door to door. That was a little bit retaliation, I think. Let's have a look here as we Viking Daddy at this point, and then Niggle. Look at that. Aims for the apex, dives it down the inside. No contact in fairness, but then as they come out of it, a little bit of a side swipe from Viking Daddy. Takes Niggle out of the game onto the dusty stuff. couple of instances there that might be needing review, but might just be a racing incident, of course. I think it was just a little, as I say, a bit of a retaliation from that dive that Niggle took on him or gave him. Now that might be another penalty for Niggle as well. He's dicing with the, yeah, there it is, another half a second, that's a penalty. Oh, and he's lost all his concentration now. It's the barrier, and he's not going to get any better than third now. That's his chance gone of getting second at least, but James' chance of victory looks to be secured. Going to have one more lap, but really out in front, and he's not really ever been in any doubt, has he, that he was going to get that victory once he got himself out there. Viking Daddy, who of course got that late move, didn't he, to win race 1. He's going to get a second place here at 2. Two moves that might have secured his podium position. Let's see how he does for the rest of the championship, assuming he's going to be making the rest of the rounds, that is. If he drives like this, it's going to be a real battle up top. Go back to our leader as he now comes, stick with him now to the end, comes up along through the tunnel at the back straight. Into the hairpin, great discs of glowing bright orange. James Stephen then passes lap 2. Going to take victory here in race 2. Congratulations to James, race winner, race 2. Viking Daddy will get that second spot, so it's the first and the second for him. Well done. Niggle will get the third and final place on that podium. Mikey, oh, he's just about going to get fourth. Robbie has really caught up with him, hasn't he? But he's just about going to get it. I think Mikey ahead of Robbie. That's close. He did. So Mikey fourth, Robbie fifth. Good battle in the end then. Angry Man's going to come in his sixth spot. Had a good race as Angry Man. Declan in seventh. Nave obviously didn't get another lap in. Eighth there for the Big Mac. Opera's ninth. Max close by in 10th. And Nave, we know, is in 11th. So there's your race 2. Hope you enjoyed that. One more to go. Another 20-minute sprint for you. Join me for that, and I'll see you then. Cheers.